The British policeman.
A second-class return to Nottingham, please.
A reminder for all Coronation Street fans that we'll be catching up with Wednesday's events a little later tonight at 9:30. It follows live and exclusive coverage of the Champions League Live, presented by Bob Wilson.
The Chancellor of the Exchequer, Kenneth Clark, makes his budget speech to the Commons tomorrow afternoon, and Budget 94 coverage starts here on Carlton at 3:20. But now, Trevor MacDonald is at ITN with tonight's news, national and international.
This is Carlton, television for London!
And a very happy new year. Welcome to 1993 and our first programme live from Trafalgar Square. Here's Chris Tarrant with A Carlton New Year.
This is Carlton, television for London.
In this morning at 10:35, what do the stars have in store for the royal family? Also a rare interview with Mick Fleetwood. First though, making a new start is today's subject in The Time, The Plate.
You're watching Carlton.
1 hour to its new regular time of 5:10, Monday to Friday afternoons. We catch up with events in Summer Bay, home and away.
You're watching Carlton.
Now, the very first edition of London Tonight. Now, the last in the present series of the programme that goes Inside Crime. At 8:30 tonight, the Cook Report exposes how teenagers from children's homes are selling sex to pay for drinks and drugs. That's later, but now it's the news from ITV. Tonight at 7:30, it's Inside Crime. Now though, London Tonight. Yes, good things ahead here on Carlton, starting right now with Emma Dale. Now, a little later than billed, it's days like these.
This is Carlton. Now, a story of tragic secrets and sexual jealousy.
This is Carlton, part of the ITV network.
And after McCallum, we head into the murky world of competitive gardening when Tim Healy stars in King Leek. That's at 10.
Vanessa will be here in half an hour, chatting about children who think they're fat. Well, that's a little later. First, we join BB Baskin.
Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, that can mean only one thing.
Now, the first of its kind on television, Men for Sale.
Carlton, time to taste the blood of Fu Manchu.
This is Carlton on the beat with the bill.
On Carlton.
Merry Christmas from Carlton.
Now, Life in Another World, the movie Doorways.
Don Johnson stars as Nash Bridges here on Central ITV in 10 minutes after this.
This is Central ITV and news from ITN.
Now, Tom Jones sings, Jim Davidson tells a few jokes. Let's hope Lennox Lewis just wants to chat. Des O'Connor tonight.
This is Central ITV, and now it's time for the latest news from our part of the world. Now on Central ITV, our movie premiere. On Deadly Ground stars Steven Seagal and Michael Caine and contains scenes of violence and strong language. Now on Central ITV, Sigourney Weaver stars in Aliens. This film contains strong language and scenes of violence.
Now on Central ITV, two blokes knock 7 bells out of each other. It's The Big Fight Live.
Now, there were those who said it wouldn't last, and it looks as if they may have been right. Now on Central ITV, time to find out who's on the receiving end. Time now to find out where the stars stay in Skegness.
Time now on Central to catch up with today's Grand Prix at San Marino.
And we've snooker now on Central ITV. Russ Williams introduces today's coverage of the Liverpool Victoria Championship. You're watching Central ITV, and the weekend starts here. But now there's a high price to pay.
Now some comedy. Time to go to Hollywood to meet Jenny.
And now with another deep, dark and dirty secret in Coronation Street.
Today's nationwide league soccer action now in Central Goals Extra.
Central Newsweek follows in 5 minutes. That's after Lifeline. You're with Central ITV, where Gabby Yorith and Barry Venison are on the ball. Central Newsweek, our review of the past 7 days, follows in 5 minutes after Lifeline. Now Christmas Day brings tragedy at Emmerdale.
Now on Central ITV, gun war hits Emmerdale. Warren Beatty now features in the South Bank show, which contains some fairly strong language.
Now, comedy, music, magic and dancing. What used to be called variety. The Freddie Starr Show. Now on Central ITV, time for the bill.
There must be something in the pudding. We've already had 1 birth in Emmerdale, 2 more now in Coronation Street. From rustic rambles to revel and
Nothing less.
no toilet seats for prizes now, just pots of money.
You're watching Carlton, part of the ITV network.
Soap Secret. Yes, Steve never forgets his camera when he goes out and about, and it... Over at ITV2 now, Sean Bean stars in Extremely Dangerous. Here on Carlton, it's the ITV News at 10. You're watching Carlton, part of the ITV network.
Now on Carlton, drama set during World War II. John Thor stars in the story of a widower who takes in a young evacuee from London and shows him a different life. Good night, Mr. Tom. In quarter of an hour, pop band A1 and David Seaman are among those plotting practical jokes with Carol Smiley in Surprising Stars. You're watching Carlton. We've a special programme on those who didn't make it into Emmerdale as the Soap Stars finalists come to terms with their fleeting fame in Nearly Soap Stars tomorrow night at 8:30.
From London, this is Carlton Television. Good morning, it's Tuesday the 9th of April.
Now, slightly later than billed, our Sunday afternoon movie. You're watching Carlton.
This is Carlton Television from London, part of ITV1. Now for the news, we say a very good afternoon to Katie Derham.
Well, this is it. After 17 years with you here in the Central Region, this is my very last announcement. So from me, Ted May, all that remains is to say good night and goodbye.
Yeah, sorry, Emily. The ABC want to start the letdown more.